All right, we are live. It is Monday, June 24th. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I know I did. It is hot here in Texas. If you are in Texas, it is hot in North Texas, 100 degrees. So yesterday, today, tomorrow. Bring on the heat. What's going on, Paul?
All right, I want to talk about build if that's okay with you.
Yeah, I just got off a build host committee call for an hour and a half. We were on the call with Sheila Fadron. Sheila's the one that brought in Brent Gove, and she's here in Fairview and in Puerto Rico. They're gonna have a so they're gonna have a pre-event for Build Now. So they're gonna have a women's group the day before, and then also a men's group and men's event. So
Like it.
I'll share that in a minute. But yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, like Daniel said, we got the build event coming July 25th, July 26th. And this event, what will happen? Well, I kind of hope and pray some of y'all are weird like me. And Judy, I hope you see people on stage and they're building and they got like 11,000 people on their team. And you're kind of one of those people like me that says, man, if he can do it, I can do it. Right. If she can do it, I can do it. Right. I pray that some of y'all are as shallow as me, I guess. But, when I look at the whole, all the people that are coming to talk to us July 25th and July 26th, I'm just going to talk from my personal. Okay, this is my time to get as many people, brand new people, in front of the leadership as I possibly can, because my business will forever change. Everything about it will be completely different if I get the right people in front of this team that EXP has assembled on July 25th and July 26th. Get your tickets now. Just buy a couple of extra. I've always bought a couple of extra. Angie Owens is on here. She can tell you I was an idiot. I'd buy 10, 15 tickets just to get people to go. And sometimes I ended up with extra five. Who cares? I got 10 to 15. I got 10 people there. So just do everything in your power to invite people to come. As Daniel says, not to recruit them, but just to get them around the family, get them around the team, see what we're all about. And I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Everything about your life will completely change if you focus on getting people there. I'm excited about it. I can't quit thinking about it because Daniel, I'm thinking like Cabo. In Cabo, I was kind of sick to my stomach because I didn't have any people with me. I was like, man, I wish I had so and so here. God, I wish I had so and so here. I wish I had so and so. I wish they were here. I wish they could hear this because they can speak it in a different way than I can say. I can't turn around and take what I learned and tell them. It's kind of like if I went to Metallica back in October, and I'm a huge Metallica fan. And if I went to TC and I said, TC, this is what it was all about. And I'm all excited and I'm fired up and I'm telling TC everything about this concert. What's TC doing? He's like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, neat. He didn't have the feeling that I have. The feeling that I had was phenomenal. I mean, I'm sweating thinking about it right now. He doesn't have that because he wasn't there. Okay. Please do everything in your power to get yourself there for sure and take some people with you. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
so I want to kind of read out like kind of what the speakers are talking about. Of course, they're going to talk about how to build your organization, personal branding. We have Girls with Grit. That's a new group in EXP. It's basically another coaching platform of women coming together, and they're going to be here. Phil Stringer, he's the AI guru that is going to be speaking. He'll be flying in. Of course, Lasik, YouTube guru as well. Paul, you're following him. Justin Nelson is one of our sponsors. The next day, we'll have, of course, more production. We're going to have a whole panel of just production. Of course, we'll have some corporate speakers from EXP speak, and just a lot of great people coming in, flying in to speak. Tom Chong, our upline leader, will be here as well. He'll be speaking. So understand the power of the events. We always talk about this. Just invite, right? Right now, it's we have our discount code for $99. Just invite a few good leaders to attend with you, right? You bring one friend or two friends. That's all we're asking. And, don't wait till like, oh man, like Paul was saying, I wish I brought someone, right? So don't wait. If check our Facebook community group. We have all the links there. If you don't know what we're talking about, please let us know. All right, let's
I
continue
get
on.
Can I give Heidi's wins? She's not on with us right now.
Yeah.
So Heidi's not here today. She's out in the field right now showing her customers a house. Why? Because she got 3 offers on their house. The listing went live on Friday, and boom, she started getting offers. So she's actually out showing that family homes right now. Keep in mind, this young woman just had her first close the week before, and now she's already got 2 more lined up. And then she signed 2 other buyer agreements. And so Heidi's on fire. She loves this call. She wanted me to say, "Hey, tell everyone I'm sorry, but I have to go show these buyers today, right now, some houses because they're going to get kicked out of their house very soon." And I'm proud of her. And by the way, thanks to everybody that gets on this call, because y'all talk about your wins, because you talk about your victories, and you're posting everything on social media. She sees that, and y'all are inspiring her. You're touching her, and you don't even know it. So thank you so much for getting on these calls and just breathing life into her, because that young woman's on fire, and she's got a story to tell about her and her son that I can't wait for you guys to hear.
All right. Thank you, Paul. All right. So let's we got hands up. If you can do your digital hands up if you want to share a win. We got Peggy Patterson.
Hi, good morning, you guys. I'm sorry, you usually get to see my beautiful face, but I am getting ready actually because I have a client that wants to view today. So I'm probably going to have to hop off just a little bit early. But I had a great weekend and just can't even express how forward looking I am to these calls on Monday. They fire me up, they inspire me. I am so proud to be such a part of an amazing team. Just really sticking to time management and making a promise to myself to get these calls made and get some new clients. And you know what? A lot of times I'm not even talking about business, I'm talking about the person. And if you keep it real with people like that and make it about them, they will trust you. They will come to you. They will refer your friends. The people that I'm showing today are friends of someone that's not even ready to buy yet, but these people are. So they were like, you know what, Peggy's great. She always answers my phone calls. She always answers my questions. She's always so, I love her energy. She really wants to help people. And really, that's it, man. If they trust you, it really doesn't matter. So I'm going to let everybody else talk about their stuff, but we've got a great week planned. I cannot wait. I'm so excited to see Paul and the team this week on. We have so many things going on. It's awesome. You guys have a great week and just believe in yourself. You can do it.
All right. Thank you, Peggy. Go crush it. All right. We got Ton.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Hope you all had a great weekend. Wins for me. Last week was a busy week, but first and foremost, want to thank Daniel for meeting with me. This was what day? I forgot. Thursday?
Thursday.
No, yeah, Thursday. We went Thursday, and really appreciate your help, your guidance, and your offer to help how you can help me elevate my business. I mean, that's big for me. When you work with a team where the team leader reach out to you and say, "Hey, let me help you. I know you're struggling. Let me help you." And I know Daniel's going to be calling other team members to meet with the team throughout this summer. I really appreciate that, and it, feels like you're a big family. You're not just team. You're not just a number. And so busy week was fortunate. Fortunately, I was somehow on a roll to execute full contract last week. I had 2 listings, so that was a big win. Got to help some of our team members. As busy as we are all, sometimes we take a pause when a new team member call and ask for help. Just I'm just very thankful, and I was glad that I was able to assist some of our team members through the week.
All right. Great. Thank you, TC. It was good to see you too. And I'm glad we can help you out. All right.
Thank you.
Caroline.
All right. Well, I want to say thank you to Ton because he did take time out of his schedule to help me last week. And you heard how busy he is. He answered the phone while he was sitting in a doctor's office to help me. I mean, so easy to just send me to voicemail, but he was there for me. So really appreciate that. He's amazing. So I did have a few hiccups last week, and it's hard for me. And I know it's hard for Paul too. We're used to being in insurance. We were used to being the experts that people call us for help. Like we're like Ton. And so it's hard to reach out to other people now, not knowing what we're doing. But so today my big win is that I got the email that we're all set to close tomorrow on my first deal. And so after all those issues that I was so upset about, to get that email this morning that we're ready to go and have everything in, it's pretty exciting. That is my big win for this week.
Great. Thank you for sharing. Anakin too.
Hey everyone. So I just wanted to basically inform everybody. You know, I'm sure a lot of the residential agents know, some might know, some might not, but some forms have been updated as of today. So just make sure you stay informed about what that means for your business, and be ready for, you know, the August 17th date, which is when all the NAR takes in effect. A lot of the places where, one of the places, I'm sorry, that you can actually get these trainings from and stay connected and stay ahead of the game, that's in Workplace. So go to Workplace and try to join the group that's called Texas Contracts Class. It's really important that, you know, if you are a residential agent, that you stay ahead of the game. So try to join that group and join as many groups as you can, just to stay ahead of the game. But I am like merging into the commercial world, so I am so happy about that. I have, you know, the help of Judy. I love my Judy girl, and she's helping us so much with Joelle. But I'm still, you know, assisting all of my mentees on the residential side. So, but I am merging, guys. So I'm excited to announce that today, and we're just gonna make it real.
Great. Glad to hear about that. Anyone else want to share their wins before I share?
Jenny wants to share. She just doesn't know how to raise her hand.
All right. Go ahead, Jenny.
Hi, guys. So I wanted to say thank you for everybody in this group. Appreciate everybody that's very helpful. First of all, I want to say I love EXP Hotline, guys. I don't know if everybody knows about that, but I learned about the EXP Hotline. So if you have any question, you need a broker, call that hotline, guys. They're awesome. It's better than going to the world. They pick up and they call you right away. They help you right away. So that's one of the things that I wanted to say. And then also that Judy and I, Katie, we did cold call last week or 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, and I am meeting up with one of the broker for through my cold calls. That's a win. Meeting her tomorrow, actually. No, Wednesday. Sorry. That was a big win for me. I don't cold call well. I get so scared when I cold call. So that was my second cold call of the day, and this one particular broker was very nice, and she has two properties, one in hers, one in Duncanville. So she has some space that's available. Hopefully I can meet up with her on Wednesday and help her with those empty spaces. That was my win.
All right. Thank you, Jenny. It's important to just you know, repetition, learn, right? Cold calling, it takes, we're not born to cold call, right? You just have to get at it. Well, I'm glad that you guys are teaming up and learning that skill set.
Yes.
All right, Rashada.
Good morning. Good morning. Been busy bee over here. I picked up another listing, and I have 2 commercial leases being executed this week. Yay! So working hard, and I plan to meet up with Anna and I do some cold calling myself when I make it over there on a Friday. Not this Friday though, because we have the Women's Council luau. Hope to see some of you guys there.
That's great. Thank you. All right. Anyone else? If not, I will share my win. So my win last week was meeting Estella. Estella is a originally Chinese, but they moved to Peru and then also moved to California, and so I got to meet her and her daughter at one of Sydney's class, and she speaks Cantonese, which is kind of my parents' native Chinese language. So it was really great to see that. Another win is having Jackie. Jackie's in the office today. We had a meeting set up with another agent, another friend, but it got canceled. But it's okay because I said, well, Jackie, since we schedule our time to meet, why don't we have a one-on-one to go over goals and things like that? So there's no time wasted. We get to connect. And that's my goal this year for the summer is to connect with all our leaders. So if I haven't reached out to you yet or texted you, please reach out to me and just let me know if there's a time that you want to meet with me. Because I do want to have our one-on-one or a group. If you have a team, I would love to meet with your team or visit with you guys. Taking my summer 2 months to do that. And that's where we'll end it at. And we'll have Paul, you'll take it away, kind of sharing some tips of making things simple on building your organization.
Thank you. And thank you, Daniel, for putting this call together. I know Carolyn wouldn't have her closing coming up tomorrow. I know Heidi wouldn't have her closings. I know that I would have probably quit by now because I wouldn't have had a community to go to. I'd have felt, kind of on an island by myself. So thank you so much for putting this call together and hosting it every Monday so we can come together and share our wins. Like hearing Jenny talk about cold calling, that fires me up. Like I get angry at people when they say I'm too good for cold calling. Well, if you haven't made about 10,000 cold calls, I don't ever want to give you a lead. Like you need a cold call. So that fires me up, Jenny. So thanks for saying that. So I asked a couple of weeks ago, and this is the question I've always asked my other business, and I asked you guys a couple of weeks ago. What are the reasons why you think people don't build? What's holding people back from inviting people to We Partners? What's going on? And I got a lot of answers from you guys, and they're about the same as my old business. There's not any difference to them. And it's typically revolves around, well, I want to make sure I'm ready. I want to make sure I do right by my people. I want to make sure I know more so I can teach them more. There's a whole host of things. In fact, there was one guy on this call that used to get on this call. He doesn't get on anymore, but he said to me, he gave me the challenge with EXP is they just throw people up against the wall to see who sticks. And while that comment sounds smart, it's not that smart at all. Here's why. And y'all can answer this if you want to, but like, what are the statistics of somebody making it in real estate? Does anybody know those numbers? What are the numbers?
I think it's 80% for the second year, after the second year.
80% after the second year fail? So only 20%. Yeah. So 20% make it. Okay. Almost identical, Angie and Brian, to insurance. There's almost identical. There's nothing new there. So my question is to everybody that's out there inviting people or afraid to invite people because they want to make sure they are ready. I would like to have your magic 8-ball. Why do you think you can beat the numbers? Why do you think you see what I'm saying? Some people, I want to make sure when I hire them, they stick and they make it. That's not up to you. I'm sorry. The only thing that's up to you is to get them around great people like TC. The only thing that's up to you is get them around great people like Judy, get them around Joelle, get them around Daniel, get them around the people that are making things happen. That's the only thing that's up to you. I'm sorry. You have a responsibility to people, but not for people. Okay. You're not going to beat the numbers. And that's what I hear from people when I say, why aren't you inviting more? Why aren't you recruiting more? Why aren't you, into agent attraction? Well, I want to make sure that all my people succeed. You're not going to beat the numbers. Your numbers are going to be the same. And the person that gave me this worldly wisdom of why EXP has the what's the word he used? The rep that they do. Go look at KW, go look at Coldwell Banker. They got the same numbers. Nobody's beating the numbers. Okay. Nobody. And so you just have to invite people and you have to, now I'm not saying be reckless, if they don't have a car and they got no money, they'll, use some common sense here. Okay. But if they have a desire, but you never know what's in somebody until they go through adversity. Okay. If we could open up their hearts, we could get all 100% of them, but it's not going to happen. And you're not going to beat the numbers either. So take some of the pressure off of yourself, of this responsibility. Like, I got to make sure all my people make it. They're not going to. The numbers are going to be the same that Judy just gave you. There's no way around it. And that's not on you. That's on them. That's what's inside of them. Like, I can tell, like, when I see somebody go through a challenge, go through adversity, then you know what's inside of them. You know what they're built for. Okay. So just, if you could, get rid of this onus that you are 100% completely responsible for them, because you're not. Okay. They have to. Well, let me show you this. I want to make sure, this is another one I hear. I want to make sure I know everything before I invite people in. Think about this for a second. Colin hired me, right? Colin does not know residential. I'm only doing residential. Above him is Calvin. Calvin does not know residential. I'm doing residential. Above him is Daniel. Are you following? See, but I'm going to find a way to win. And all I do is get around them, and Daniel, Calvin, and Colin push me to the people like TC, like Anna, like Joelle, that know what they're doing. See, you just, all you got to do when it becomes to becoming a builder is to be a great, what are the people that direct planes? Conductors or whatever. You just got to conduct them. You just got to push them to where the success is. Daniel isn't going to teach me KV core. Does that mean, oh, well, I can't succeed because my upline doesn't know KV core? No, I wasn't going to succeed one way or the other. If that was going to hold me back, if that was the deal, I'm part of the 80%, Judy. But I'm not part of the 80%. I'm part of the 20%. And I don't care that they don't know how to use KV core. They're going to push me to where I can learn KV core. Y'all with me? So take the pressure off yourself. The more you try to bring people in and you train them and do everything, the more you're going to go crazy. It will drive you insane. The best thing you can do, like Carolyn, I have no doubt she will be the best mentor in all of EXP. She's good. She's great. But here's what I'm going to tell Carolyn, Daniel. When you hire people, don't you mentor them. Don't you dare mentor them. Let TC do it. Let Joelle do it. Let someone else do it. Because when they're on your team, guess what? They don't listen to you. It's just life. It's just the way it works. Because they look at you, they don't respect your time as much. They won't show. Who in here hired someone and you said you were going to sit down with them and they didn't show up, right? But they'll show up to a mentor that they don't know. Y'all feeling me? Some of y'all probably laughing, going, yep, that's happened to me a lot. But you say, hey, will you go sit with TC or Anna? They'll sit with them. Okay. So please, I'm begging you, because I hear it all the time. I need to know everything before I start building. Well, let me use me as an example. We have 10 people on our team now. I don't know what I'm doing. We have we have 4 transactions. By the end of August, we'll have over 10. You with me? So take the pressure off of you. And here's what I want to share. This team right here, you guys are magical and you don't even know it. You don't know what y'all possess. The camaraderie. TC was in a dentist chair. I don't know if he was getting a root canal. I don't know what he was getting, but he was in a dentist chair and he answered Carolyn's phone call. I'm telling you, I can call Anna anytime and Anna will pick up the phone and talk to me. I can call Judy and pick up the phone and she will talk to me. What y'all possess, if y'all would just come together, if TC would come in and say, hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hire everybody. And I'm just going to push them towards Joelle. I'm going to push them towards Judy. I'm going to push them over here. Right. And let the group look what y'all are doing to me. I don't even know how to spell real estate. I got 10 people on my team. You with me? It's the things that y'all are doing for me. Why don't we start doing more of that? I want somebody, actually, I like a couple of you who would like to decide with me that we're going to make Daniel Ng's group the largest group in all of EXP. I would, just a few of you, just to say, you know what, I'm with you, Paul. I'm going to start inviting like I never have before. I'm going to invite people to July 25th and July 26th to build. I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to invite every chance I get, right? Because you've got to take the pressure off of yourself, okay? And just let the team do it. Because Judy told us the numbers. You're not going to beat those. I'm sorry. So, because what happens, Anna, as people will start to build, and I know this to be true because I've been doing this for 20 years, and 4 or 5 of their people will quit and they'll say, yeah, building's just not for me. Where's your magic 8 ball? Why did you think you were going to beat the numbers? You're not. Okay. You just only hired 5 people, hire 10 and 2 are going to make it and you're going to be fired up. And you never know who it's going to be. We can't determine who the strong ones are going to be. I hired a guy by the name of Steve. Steve introduced me to Angie Owens. Angie became the largest organization of my insurance group. Y'all with me? I met Steve. I thought Steve had everything inside of him to make it, Daniel. I was betting that he would make it, but Judy, he didn't. But he introduced me to Angie. And my insurance business would have not had made it without Angie. See, if y'all could bring in some strong people, you will fight another day. They will give you power when you're having a bad week, a bad month, or a bad quarter. Imagine that. You've got 20 people on your team. They're all kicking butt, but you're having a tough time. Yay. Okay. All right. Jesus said it last week or a couple weeks ago when I asked everybody. He goes, I think before people build, they need to have a mission. And Jesus, I agree 100% with you. 100%. You should have a mission. My mission has always been and will always be, I'm going to look for people that are friendly. Look at the business we're in, for crying out loud. They got to be friendly, right? They got to smile. They can't have resting, you know what face. They got to be friendly, right? They got to be easy to talk to. See, to me, easy to talk to is not about talking. It's about shutting up and listening, being easy to talk to, like people want to talk to you. You're easy to talk to. You're not always one-upping them or telling them everything about you. Just easy to talk to. And lastly, have a spirit of gratitude. Because if you have a spirit of gratitude, I don't care if you can't spell real estate, you'll beat most of the people in this business because you have a spirit of gratitude. All right. I want to leave you with this, and that's it. Okay. Don't focus so much on what other people have going. Like I read this great post today from someone at EXP. He's got 11,000 people on his team. 11,000. Hey, don't even focus on that. Just get your 10. They'll get you another 20, but don't focus on what's so far out there. Okay. You stay in your lane right here because their success will never, ever, ever take away from your success. Ever. So don't focus on that. You focus on staying in your lane, inviting people, inviting real estate agents, inviting entrepreneurs. Don't invite broke people that, are going to, don't have a car. Use some common sense. But I promise you, if you invite them to this team, to this group of people, to a TC, to a Colin, to a Daniel, to an Anna, all right? If you invite them to this group of people, I promise you, they will help you everything take off. It's happening for me, gang. Carolyn is on another level because of y'all. Not because of the genius Paul Robertson, the great leader I am. Bullcrap. Has nothing to do with me. Has everything to do with everybody else. And I promise you, and I'm looking for a couple of you say, you know what? I want to be the person to help Daniel go #1 in EXP.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
Powerful stuff. And it's true. I mean, we, are surrounded by a community of great people. Like I posted a couple weeks ago, I could not imagine 3.5 years ago what this organization would look like. But because of the vision, right, the mission and vision we envision of this group, we know what our mission is finding good entrepreneurs, right? Kind of what Paul says, people who are friendly, right? Coming together, bringing to the table. And we stick to that same simple mission, is just finding good entrepreneurs, bringing to the table. That's it. Right. And if you look at how easy to find a realtor, Rob Flick, our other upline leader, who has 19,000 agents, He just says realtors are everywhere. You go open a phone book, you open, go online, they're there. You know, your MLS, you have all their information. You know their production. So if you want to beat the 80%, guess what? Find the people who have been in business more than 2 years, right? That are crushing it. The data is there. It's what you want to do with it. What is your mission, right? And for those who are on the fence of like building, why it's just like, why are you in real estate? You're also building a business for yourself. Bringing on good people to your team should be part of your mission. Is not recruiting, is you're building up your business, because every real estate brokerage team, what do they say? Find your buyer's agent, find your listing agent, right? That's how you build up your team. We're doing the same thing, but the thing is, we give every team member ownership, equity, give them the same opportunity you have. We couldn't do that at a different brokerage. That's why this platform is powerful. So you got to share that. So you got to believe in that. If you don't believe in that, I don't know what else to say, really. But I appreciate Paul. You know, like I said, I don't know Paul. It was brought in by Colin, and same thing. These are the stories we're going to be continuing to hear. It's the same thing, but you have to invite, even for this call, invite people that you know, right? So we're gonna end it. We're there. We have it's 11 o'clock, 11:01. I appreciate everyone getting on this call because it's important that you show up on our Monday call, right? We only meet once a week for our organization. And the thing is, if we want to pivot or do other things later on or evenings, you let me know, or you create it. It's okay, right? And I appreciate Paul, all the leaders on here, Anna, TC, Judy, Rashada, Peggy, Carolyn, you know, and the new people that just hopped on the call. Appreciate meeting you guys. Erica's another icon agent out in Houston, growing her team as well in Hawaii and working on Japan. There's so much talent here. You know, me as a leader, one of the things is I'm trying to figure out how to organize things, right? And I have to envision what that would look like to get there. And I need help. You know, I cannot do it myself. I need leaders to help me step up and create this together, because this is not my organization, right? I know that you want to build me up as a leader, and I appreciate that, but this is our organization together. We have to build it together and make a strong foundation to have continued success. So, all right. Well, hope you guys have a great start of your Monday. It's only starting the week. There's a lot of stuff going on. And, you know, please reach out to me. I'm a text away, a call away. You know, I always pick up your phone late at night. Jackie, right? So, all right. You guys have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.